Hello folks, this is Captain Ernest, Cisneros. We're starting off a little bit windy, but it's going to be a beautiful morning. We're going to have that wind subside later in the day. I'm out here with my son, Captain Ernest, Cisneros, and we're here with also as well Larry Higgins from K Wiggler. And we're going to go out here and just do a little bit of filming. We're going to hopefully catch some nice fish so that you can enjoy it, and maybe give you some few pointers throughout the day, and that you can apply also in your home waters. Here's one pointer that I truly believe in when I'm out here on the water. I like to study the lunar cycle and look at the major feeding periods and the minor feeding periods as well. But one thing that I have found about 80 to 85% correct is that anytime that I'm out fishing and you see the moon out, whether it's rising or it's setting in the horizon, when it gets to about that angle right there, a 45-degree angle, and it goes, you know, as it's setting, as it goes into the horizon, in about 45 minutes to an hour later, that's the best bite that I have experienced. So 45-degree angle above the horizon and 45-degree angle below the horizon. To me, that's when I've experienced the best bite. So anytime you see that moon, think, hey, those fish are going to be biting, because the moon does have an effect on animals feeding. We're fishing a small little area, and we're not wading really fast through this area. I call this type of fishing finesse fishing. What I like about it, it's a little bit more relaxed, and I'm actually, as I'm out here in the water, I'm trying to visualize where that fish would be underwater. You have some grass right here, so I'm strategically making my cast where I think a fish might lay. And so again, I call this finesse fishing. It's not just racing through a flat trying to find those fish. It's a small little area, and just focus on areas, look for bait, look for little swirls, and try to determine where those fish are. They're biting so light because they're near the bottom, so you gotta slow it down a little bit. I'm using a 1/4 ounce, which helps me keep that bait down. Beautiful little spots on this little red. It has a beautiful orange coloration on it. So in all these years that I've been fishing the Lower Laguna Madre, and it's been a long time, especially wading, I want to say over maybe 29 years, I have never seen a live alligator in the water while wading, and this is the first time. We're not going to take any chances. I caught a little redfish. All of a sudden he popped up near us, and you know what? He can have the area, he can have the fish. Well, there's a million other places where you can go focus and go fish. Usually I've been really close to them in Florida, but just don't want to mess with them. So we'll give him the area.
Where do you want to head to next?
We're gonna stay in here. I got like 3 spots in mind, and then I'll wait to hear from Aaron. So as I'm wading this flat, I see these 2 or 3 redfish with their backs out of the water, and I start heading in that direction. They must have been about 150, 125 yards. As I keep walking, there's a row of mangroves, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to hide behind them as I get closer, that way I don't spook them. As you're stalking these redfish like this, you don't want to take long strides, you don't want to push a lot of water. I want to have a low sense of presence, so I got on my knees, or you want to duck down so if they don't see you, because if you're seeing that fish, there's a good chance that those fish are sensing you or seeing you. You want to make short casts, and the reason why is because you'll be more accurate on your cast. And if you miss a cast, misplace one, you can bring it in real quick and place another cast. So I cast, and then it happens. There it is, hooked in. Man, talk about excitement. You know, that fish with his back and tail and head out of the water, and I placed a right cast on him. And there is, and I'm excited. I mean, like, I'm pumping my fist, and it was an awesome feeling just to capture all that on camera. It's like, that don't happen too often. But again, it's fun sight casting the redfish on the prowl.
Check out this trout I just caught, guys. If you can't tell already, it's got some of its breakfast still hanging out of its mouth. And it was still hungry for a ball tail. That's about an 8-inch skipjack right there, guys. And still hungry for that K-wiggler. Beautiful fish. Gonna let this fish go. It's still hungry, can you believe that? Gone.
So we're still out here grinding after a decent morning bite and caught a few redfish. It's now we can tell it's slowed down. We've had a wind switch. We start off with a southeast wind. Now we got like an east wind. Still grinding out. I can tell that the activity has slowed down, but we should have a good feed later in the afternoon or early evening, and we're gonna just keep pounding at it. Okay. I've moved around. The water clarity is good. We're picking areas where there's a lot of seagrass on the bottom, which filters the water, and we got good clarity here. We got trout green water here, and so we're going to keep pounding and see if we can pick up some fish. Hey folks, we're just ending a good day of fishing. It was a tough day, you know, it was a tough bite. We struggled, we had to work for the fish. We caught a few keeper fish. But I'm here finishing up the day with Larry Higgins, the owner of K Wigglers. And I just want to thank you, Larry, for an awesome day. And we got another good, hopefully another good day tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Captain Ernest. This was, like you said, we had to work for them, but it was fun. This is the furthest south I fished, and I really enjoyed it. You got them on a little bit of everything, soft plastics, top waters, and had a good day.
Awesome. All right, thank you.